if if for say someone were to come up here and talk about this black man isn't on my level of bracket.
Wow, legend. Is he spitting legend? Wow. When did I? But
I'll ask you again. When did I say anything about bracket? He's not on my same tax
brother,
bracket.
it sounds like a lot of hypocrisy to me, bro.
When did I say that?
It sounds like a bunch of hypocrisy to me.
That?
I'm just putting it out there. It sounds.
When did I say it though?
I'm just asking a question, sir.
No. But Joy's saying it's a hypocrisy. I'm asking, when did I say that?
This space is hypocritical. Listen, like, look at you.
But Joy, it's also hypocritical.
You making too much money for this crowd. What the heck? Why the heck you care what somebody say about you?
Joy, it's also hypocritical to be in the space and then tell him, hey, grown men should not be talking about other grown men, and then you also proceed to talk about me.
Do you know how many people talk about me being a black woman in sports? I don't freaking care.
Joy, I just made a statement. You did not say anything about it. You're telling me it's hypocritical.
Go ahead.
But part of the reason why this started is because you were also hypocritical. If you viewed it as hypocritical, because you literally sat there and said, hey, I don't think that grown men should be in the space. Matter of fact, yeah, I'll play right now. You just said it. Actually.
Yes, please.
Wait. I'll play.
Yes. I'm excited. Go ahead. Number two, I just said everybody mind their business, and it's really simple. My 1 in the morning. You should, where the girl at? I said it in the space, and I'll say it again. That specific space that y'all talking about, I went in there and I said it is 1:41 in the morning. You should not be talking about another grown man this late at night. That's number one. And number two, I just said everybody mind their business. And it's really simple. Mind your business. Mind the business that pays you. And if somebody wants to spend their time a certain way, let them do it. My thing is this. Everybody has their own ways of. I was spitting. Keep playing. I was spitting. No cap. Keep playing. I was spitting.
Is Lowe trying to spread propaganda by shortening his clips?
Everyone comment down below. Keep playing it. I love to hear myself talk. Go ahead, keep playing it. Anybody else want to hear the coon talk? Anybody want to hear the coon talk? Keep spitting. I love to keep spitting. I love it.
Oh my goodness! See,
raise your hand if you want to keep hearing the coon talk.
Lois,
wait, Jesus! All right, I'm back.
Get this under control, my man. Good Lord.
He been back. He ain't left. He been back.
No.
I was gone. I got a phone call. So I don't know how much did y'all actually hear what she said?
We heard a lot of it. Miss D'Angela. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. She said that she wanted to keep the video playing.
Yes, I want to keep hearing it. I loved it.
Well, are we going to address the fact that what you just said about minding your business and minding the business that pay you when everybody grown men talking about the grown men?
You can get Ray on the phone on this space right now. I check Ray every chance I freaking get. If I feel like Ray's in the wrong, I check him. I ain't no freaking.
I never said that you said that.
You said it, buddy.
I'm telling you right now.
If you are,
we're literally.
You said that crap. I heard you.
I'm talking about right now. We are literally talking about being hypocritical. Brother. You're telling me that it's hypocritical to care that much about him while having my space. Fair enough. But then I'm now asking you, would it not be hypocritical for you to say what you just said and then proceed to continue to talk about me while I'm not in that space?
Did I say your name, Legend?
Who were you talking about then?
I'm asking.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
No. Oh no, buddy.
You didn't.
You're gonna do that to me. Oh no, buddy. Oh no. You said you said she said my name. All right, I heard you say it. It's recorded space, Legend. Don't forget, you said that I said your name specifically. Go find that part where I said your name. I would love to hear that.
Joy,
you said I said your name.
Joy, you're literally missing the point. So I'll reiterate it again.
No. We're not gonna lie. You're trying to get away.
I'll reiterate it again because you have a hard time understanding. And so wait, no. Because even if you want to say I said your name or you said my name, fair enough. You didn't say it, but it still misses the point, and you're not addressing the point. Would it not be hypocritical of you while you sat there and said, hey, man, we shouldn't be talking about other people. We mind your own business. Grown adults shouldn't be talking about other grown adults. Is that not what you said? Regardless if y'all were talking about me or anybody else, is that not what y'all said? Is that not what you said?
Legend. So if you were lying about me saying your name, what else are you lying about? Honestly.
Joy, I just played the
no. Because everybody, you're really being an agenda pusher in front of your very own eyes. An agenda pusher, a world-class agenda
anyone know how to call 911? Oh my goodness.
Jory, let's be clear. I just played the clip. There's no line. You actually said it. There's no line. I played it. I played the clip. There's no line to be done. I played the clip.
Sir. No, you did not play the clip of me saying you said I said your name. Play that.
That's not what I said. Joy,
you lied. You lied.
Joy, listen. I said that
you didn't think I was gonna come in here. I've been really nice.
Oh,
I don't give a fuck.
Wait, listen.
I don't give a fuck.
Wait, Lo, real
No,
quick.
Stop. Because I'm about to remove you as well. I'm about to remove you as well. Stop. The point that I made, and I'll continue to make it again, is not about you talking about me in particular. Fine. If you want to say you didn't, if you want to say you didn't say my name, fine. You were clearly talking about me, but fine. The point of the message, though, is that it would be hypocritical of somebody to say, hey, we shouldn't be talking about nobody else, everybody grown man, and then proceed to talk about somebody else. You then did it right after that. There's no I got you.
Real quick, no joke here. I mean, honestly, it kind of sounds like, and this is like no joke, like no troll type shit. Like, it kind of sounds like there's like two sides that like kind of have like one perception of the other without having the full story. Like, would you agree to that? Because it kind of
which is crazy because I've been saying that for months as well. I've been saying, hey, it sounds like Raveon doesn't really know the full scope of things, and understandably so. If he doesn't understand the full scope of things, I can understand that. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt that he may not have heard everything that I said and maybe taken out of context. I've done that. I've given him the benefit of the doubt several times, which is part of the reason why, up until now, I haven't really said anything about him. Because I've given him the benefit of the doubt several times. Several.
But like what Joy said though, like why do you like continue to like, try to not associate, but why do you continue to like acknowledge like what they're saying? Like, don't you think at like a certain point just like kind of ignore? And I know you blocked them, right? Like you.
But I've been
I know. You're about to say like they bring you up no matter what happens.
But it's been months.
Stuff. I get that. But like as you said, bro, it is Twitter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say that you're not. I'm not saying you can't come out here and defend yourself, which you have the right to do. I'm not saying you can't defend yourself. All I'm trying to say is like, don't you think like when you address it and then you address it and then you address it and then you address it, right? Especially on an app, Twitter, like you should just kind of not care anymore. Okay, like it is what it is.
But when you address it and then you address it and you address it and you address this, bro, this is literally my first time addressing this for months. The last time I addressed it in another space, and then before then, I actually never addressed it. When I blocked Raveon, I just blocked him. I didn't announce to the world, hey guys, I'm blocking Raveon because da-da-da-da-da. I just blocked him. I didn't announce it. I just did it. And then we had a discussion because once more, my words are taken out of context. And really, in that other space, I was just mediating between him and Dom. And then he went out of his way to bring up his concerns with me, and I addressed them there. Since then, I have not said a single word, even though he's consistently said things. I say nothing. And again, if he were to have said something that was put in the proper context and we just agree to disagree, fine. But knowing that he does not have the whole context, I allowed him to get off whatever you want to get off. But it is astonishing to me that someone who was in the space when I disassociated myself, because again, I disassociated myself from Raveon so much so that when y'all were in that space and y'all brought his name up, I left this space and created my own space. I've been disassociating with it. And yet, even when I go out of my way to disassociate with it, somehow, some way, oh no, this is what he did it. Like, what are we saying? I've been doing it.
So you've been like I mean I get that. I mean like for me because I like honestly like I don't care and I don't have a big enough platform to ever like be involved in those type of situations. But like for someone such as yourself, right? You know, all I'm saying is like if it was me and like you know other people, like I think it would just be like best, you know, to just kind of ignore it. Like it just is what it is, right? And I get it. Like this is like your first like official like big space doing some shit like that, right? But I mean, it just feels like it's kind of toxic. It's kind of like going nowhere. Like it like you like Joy came up here. She said she was gonna have a conversation. Then it turned into a screaming match like 3 minutes in, right?
And that's the reason why I can't converse with certain people. I mean,
And of course, yeah, you can't converse with them. That's why then like don't acknowledge them at all, right? Like and if they're gonna acknowledge you, then they got your dick down there. Like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying like if he gonna keep
that's
talking
not
about
crazy.
you, if he no, but it is what it is. Like if he gonna keep talking about you when you're
Oh,
not acknowledging him, you block him, you're not associating with him in any way, and he's gonna continue to bring you up in every sort of manner, like you continue to claim that he does. Just leave it alone. Like just leave it alone, honestly, bro. Like I think, like me, like this isn't supposed to be an insult, but you too grown to be having these type of what's the word? Like outbursts about a man who doesn't know you like that for real, you know? And vice versa. He's too grown to be doing what he's doing too. But that's what I'm saying. Like I think it's up to you, like as a man, like just grow up, just leave this shit alone. That's all I'm trying to say, bro. I ain't trying to like insult you or anything. I just think you too grown to be doing shit like that. You know what
Hey
I'm saying?
Wes,
Yo.
I don't know how much you heard of it, but yeah.
To be honest, I just I'm out the state. I just left the studio. Got settled back where I am, and I just my chat's blowing up. I see niggas are doing this again, and y'all just did this, and I had a speaker spot, and we had a conversation, and I would I told you what Ray was saying. You told me how you felt. I was playing middleman for both parties. I thought niggas were past it. So why niggas on this again?
Because again, he's talking about me once more.
At this point, I think it's gotta be a situation for somebody gotta be the bigger person. Either him or you.
That's what I'm
Y'all
saying. Like,
choose
Lo,
which one
Lo,
it's
you
gonna
too
be.
grown for
But
this, man.
but
Like, that's what I'm
Wes
saying.
and maybe I would just have to. I mean, I am literally physically bigger than him. But more importantly, I might just have to because. But the problem I have is that when that is said, I just wanted to be clear. I've already been playing that role. I've already been playing
But
it.
you gotta keep playing
And
it.
and that's fair. I guess I'm gonna have to keep playing it.
And also, I want to say this too. Both of y'all got each other blocked on Twitter. So anything he's saying, you got motherfuckers who are running back to you to tell you shit he's saying. That shit is so corny and lame.
It
Like
is.
whether or not I like again, I fuck with both of y'all. So and he's a grown ass man. So whatever he does is his own doing, and he gonna stand on that. I'm not here to police another grown man from doing what they do. So how he handles himself and how he conducts himself in his spaces, that's his business. It ain't mine. But anybody who in the middle or just who is in his spaces and runs and says, "Hey, Lo, Raveon said this, that, and the third." That shit is so corny, and y'all gotta stop doing that.
But
Raveon not in his spaces.
in West, it was. I agree with you. And even when they say that, because people have said that before, and I said, well, I don't know if you actually said that. I'm gonna let it be. But as over the past like month, it's been like more than what it normally is when people say that to me. And then even when I do that, I actually have the courtesy to still listen to what he said because I want to make sure that somebody is not missing. I'm not missing. They're not misinterpreting. Or they just trying to start shit just to start it. So I still give him the benefit of the reason why I have the whole thing recorded of what they said is because I still gave them the benefit of the doubt, even when people came to me and said the same thing. What's crazier is I agree with you because most of the time it's probably kids who are turning around telling people, what somebody else said in different space. But you know who else who does that? Raveon. Part of the reason why, let me just say this. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Part of the reason why I have him blocked is because he goes around telling people what somebody else said in a space. He's done that to me several times. So what you're saying is right. I would, if in all those things is fair, I would just like to see the consistency, especially from a group of people who say they stand on morals. Then correct him then if he's out of bounds, because he's consistently out of bounds, and it's a bunch of people who don't check him on it when he's out of bounds. Because over here, I've never said in any of the fucking spaces that I've been in, I've never said his name. And even when his name gets brought up, I remove myself from the space and create my own space.
But real quick, like, and this ain't like really addressing you, but but this what I'm talking about. Like Joy just like tweeted like, yeah, you got cooked. How you get cooked in your own space? Get cooked. Like, there's no need for that, man. Like
Another
that,
child.
like,
Another
you know
child.
what I'm saying? Like, there's just no need
Another
for that.
child.
But that's part of like what we saying, bro. Like when you come out here and you give out, you come out here and be vulnerable to these like random niggas who like want to really just try to attack you, right? Whether it's cloud chasing or whether it's like they just don't like you, right? They trying to attack you. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think you just shouldn't even give them the time of the day. Like, no way she came on this app and said, "How you get cooked in your own space?" Question mark. LOL. Dot laughing emoji as a grown woman, right? And after coming on here and screaming at you, like, does that? I want everybody in this space. Does that make sense to you? You just screamed at another individual after he was talking in a monotone voice, and then you got the audacity to go on your Twitter and talk about you just owned him. But this is what I mean, bro.
Another child.
They're looking out to attack niggas like you, bro, because either it gives them attention, they just don't like you. And if that's the case, it is what it is, bro. Just leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever. Like, honestly, like, I think you should really just drop this, bro. Like, I'm not saying like all of this, bro. I'm gonna just be honest. This shit's corny. It's so corny. Like, it is so corny that the both of y'all come on this app and continue to be so negative towards each other, bro, because of like a basketball player. Because this is really where this started with Russell Westbrook, right?
No, for me, it ain't.
Like the
No.
root. No. I mean the root of like. I'm talking about like
No.
the root of like how the
West.
discourse started.
Let's be clear. Because West roots for hell. Even Joy roots for Westbrook, and it's not like I've ever had a problem. I just blocked her, so it's not about Westbrook. Like West just sat there and said, it's nasty, it's corny when people go behind and they tell somebody else what they said in another space and they DM people. Yeah, that's what Raveon does. So yeah, you're right. He's been doing nasty things for the past several months. So it's not about if you like Westbrook and you want to defend Westbrook, you yell at the top of your lungs about Westbrook, fine. That's not why. I mean, for me at least, that's not it.
Right, no. I mean, I'm saying that's where it started. I'm not.
No, I don't even.
Low,
but not for me. No.
1 second. So Ray called me. He on the phone. Like he got some shit to say. So go ahead, Ray. Whatever you saying. Low is here. The whole space can hear you. Whatever.
Hey, say, go, man. Get out that fucking space talking like you gangster, nigga. I'll slap the fuck out your fat ass, nigga. Don't play with me, boy. Okay. I'll slap the.
And this is exactly what I mean. Like what was he about to do? He came out here, bro, just to like come out here and like start shit, bro. Like what does that gain? Like, what do you gain from this, bro? From him like coming up here
I
insulting
see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? You gain nothing from this.
And so
not a single thing from what just happened. Not a single thing. He is on here. Do you know what he just did, bro? Whether it's FaceTime, whether it's he is calling another man so he can talk to you and insult you, bro.
Wait, and let me say this to Wes. That's nasty.
What's up? Yeah, nah, I didn't know he was gonna do that. He just.
But the problem is that he does that routinely. That's not new. That's not new behavior.
I mean, what I will say though, like, again, I don't know enough about like each situation, but what I do know is for him, like from his perspective, his side, your platform is obviously your platform, and you have the power to make or break anybody. And I've texted, like I've DM'd you personally and told you how much I appreciate you giving me little lobs and like you put me in a position to where every time I'm in your space, you give me a mic, I'm gaining followers. I'm building a platform just based off of you supporting me. So every time you do this with your platform, your conglomerate, your following, and you put Raveon name as a title, or you put Raveon as a topic, you would like actively hurting his chances of building his platform, which he's growing in the process right now. And I know you might not care because it's like, oh, I don't, he don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with him. But at the same time, a nigga who is trying to do something positive, and whether or not I agree with everything he says about you, vice versa, doesn't matter. He's trying to build his platform. He's trying to do something positive, and then every time he try like that's going on, when you do stuff like this, it detracts completely from that.
But you got to be a little fair, Wes. Like it's not as if
I'm
like
being
Lil comes
fair.
out here. No, but I'm saying, but you.
No. That's the shit I'm saying right there. That's the shit that bothers me. Because
like
every time we
Ravion's the
had
one
this
doing
conversation,
that.
no. Every time we had this conversation, the part where I ignored him for months keeps getting escaped. It keeps getting escaped every time. You're right. That's why when he's been saying my name for the past several months now, I didn't say anything. I didn't. When he's been saying crazy shit about Curry's skin tone, I didn't say anything. I didn't do it. I've let him rock. Hell, forget me for a second. When a nigga is literally being critical of Steph Curry because of his skin tone, I would have never in my life had said, and even to this day, even as I sit here right now, man, it's another problem because the whole fucking censorship is crazy. To this day, I would still never say that man should not have a platform. I'll never say that. To this day, I would still never say that. But to stop acting as if like I have not allowed him to just say whatever. I've allowed him to say it. It's only but so many times. Because while you're sitting here saying, hey man, you can really mess up what he going. When the niggas in other spaces lying about me, it's the same thing. Regardless if it's on a lesser degree or not, it's the same premise. When somebody comes up on the stage and they're lying about what somebody else is saying, we talking about making or breaking somebody. So here you go going around lying about what I said. No, and I don't know if Cash is in here, but Cash is the only person I know to give this example to. sorry, Cash. But Cash is the same thing to me on Clubhouse. With niggas on Clubhouse, even probably right now, think that I was going in their spaces to steal their ideas because Cash had lied about me. I had no problem with Cash. You know why? Because he has since admitted and apologized and acknowledged that he was mistaken. And we move on like that. I ain't got no problem with Cash. But it just takes one or two people. Regardless of how big I am, it just takes one or two people. Even to this day, I cannot go on Clubhouse without people thinking I'm stealing ideas. Part of the reason why I can even now initiate conversation with someone like NMZ is because we had to pivot over to Twitter space because the conversation around my name based off of a lie had tainted the perception. So I agree. I agree so much that I haven't said anything about him in months.
Nah, cause we just like you just had a space like a few weeks ago. If I'm like I could be wrong, but didn't we just have a conversation about this like a few weeks ago?
The space a few weeks ago was me establishing that when he was trying to, because again, I'm assuming somebody came behind the scenes and tried to tell him about something that I said and was misinformed. Even in that space, I was giving him credit. Like, hey, yo, man, like when I say get a job, I'm not talking about people who have. I'm actually again giving him the benefit of the doubt once more. The only reason why his name got brought up in that conversation is because once more the information is being misinterpreted again. And even then, I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
My only my only thing about this is like, if somebody got you blocked, right? And I get it, you don't want to beat a dead horse, but if somebody got you blocked and they talking shit about you while you blocked, you could say it's corny for people to bring it to your attention. But like, I don't see anything wrong with him responding to it, because like that nigga keep having his name in his mouth, and obviously at a certain point you just want to like let it go, right? But like, the nigga keeps spreading misinformation. If anything, people need to be getting on him, because like that's some pussy ass shit. Like, why the fuck you got me blocked?
No, but that's what
Coming
I
in
was
your
saying.
mouth.
No, but Mustard, that's what I was saying. As I said, I think it's really corny how we gonna come on this app. Forget the whole Twitter stuff. I think it's corny while a man is trying to move on, right? He's airing out all of his frustrations. You gonna call another man who knows low, and then get on the phone and then start slandering him. Like, that's corny. That's lame.
But
You're too grown
Ash,
to be doing stuff
yo,
like that.
Lo, this is where I disagree with you on what you were telling Lo. You're telling Lo to be like the bigger person and just let it go. But none of this would have started if there's no like subtle shots being thrown on the
Shut
other side.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I recognize that he acknowledges everything he's saying. He has the right to do that as a grown man. I'm not gonna sit here and police another man saying, "No, you can't stand up for yourself." Whenever a guy he's attacking, all I'm saying is, bro, you know he's not gonna stop, even when you haven't blocked, even when you don't acknowledge him. You know his goons are gonna be in your space. So at a certain point, you don't gain anything from continuing to acknowledge it, except I don't even have the word right now.
So that's my question, Ash. So then I
hurt
bring
your
it
own
back to
name.
listen. I bring it back to Weston, who I'm very cool with. West, if you're not gonna police, you know, that guy for even instigating and starting this, then how are you gonna come into low space and be like, "Yo, man, you got to stop because you're hurting his platform"? None of this would be an issue if the instigator didn't start instigating. Like I don't understand why that's not a simpler solution, Wes.
So for me, and just my take on it, I've had conversations both parties, and I've given my opinion for on both sides. Like, I clearly don't have an issue with Low, don't have an issue with Ray. So every time I have a conversation with either Ray or Low, I'm saying the same things to each side, bro. Like,
Right.
it's simple. I think both people should leave it alone.
But how can
It's
one
not
leave it
anything.
alone if it's being
Hold on, Chuck.
started and ignited by the other party?
Hold on. Because the same thing has happened between you and some of the people I fuck with. It's
Right.
the same. It's the same thing. I want both parties to leave shit alone. But this is Twitter. You don't get on Twitter to have fake ass beef. Like some of the niggas who find themselves in these situations are not really about a quote unquote life centered around beef. So there's no point in y'all even being in some of these situations
But
because
Wes,
that's
let me
not
ask you a question though. Can I
them
ask you a
bold
question?
well.
Let me ask you
Go
a
ahead.
question. When has Lowe ever spoken about him, if not poked by him? Like has Lowe ever talked about him unprovoked? That's all I
It's
want to
not
know.
about Lowe talking about him. It's about people in Lowe's space who Lowe is cool with speaking about Ray, and then Ray feeling like Lowe lets that shit rock and lets it happen and let it slide. And
Yo,
granted,
but you do the
hold
same
on,
thing
hold on.
when he speaks
Okay,
about Lowe.
I'm gonna let you finish, Wes. Let Wes finish. But I'm telling you, Wes, that's not how it goes. Because I just told you, the last time it happened, I not only reiterated it several times, and Mustard and Ash are in here, so they know I reiterated several times. I full blown left. I left the space, so you can't say that.
Right. And that's why I said, like, both of y'all have each other blocked. People who are running back and telling Lowe or Ray, so and so said that. I think that shit is corny. I think that shit is lame. And I call
That's what
all of that
bitches
out.
do.
So like
That's what bitches
it's all
do.
Oh
weird
my
to me.
gosh.
It's all weird to me. And it's like niggas are grown.
But
If it's
what
really,
Wes?
really, really a problem, y'all
We
niggas
can't be acting like
could
hoes
really
on this app.
solve that shit. Like, could really solve it. It's a simple fix. All right, you really got a problem with me. I really got a problem with you. Let's figure out a way to get on and saw the shit. Handle it accordingly.
But Wes, and another example of like how this can be avoided. The man made a poll: who is worse for NBA
That's
Twitter?
what I'm saying. What are we
And
saying
proceeded
right
That's
now?
to
another
lose
thing,
the
bro.
poll.
Y'all act like I'm defending
Yeah,
all
but
of
No,
these
no, no, no.
actions.
I'm not.
up
Wes,
here
Wes,
doing
Wes.
You know
I'm not.
we're
I'm not.
cool.
Hold on. Let me be clear. I'm not acting like you're defending it. But what you're acting like it's at least with me. I'm not here to speak for anybody else. At least for me, you are acting as if like it's a back and forth or that it's a neutral thing. It's not. It's one sided. It's not a back and forth thing. It has been one sided for several months now. That's my problem. It's been one sided because for the past several months people have been DMing me things that he says, and I still either ignore it or at least give him the benefit of the doubt that he may not understand everything or the context in which I've stated it in, or I will at least do him the benefit of the doubt to go listen to what he said to understand the full context. I still do that.
Low. Look, bro, you know you my G, bro. And so everybody else up here, I'm obviously cool with. Like, I know Ray, know all y'all, like whatever. Y'all my people, bro. But I think honestly, bro, like giving it this much energy, bro, like that you're doing, like right now, again, I understand it. Like people was talking, people saying whatever they want to say behind the scenes, or slandering all that stuff. But personally, bro, when you doing this like to this degree, bro, I think it's just adding more fuel to that fire and further inciting whatever this rivalry, this beef, the issue, whatever it might be. It's just further adding to the flames that's already there, my bro. And like, I think some of this is people was arguing on Twitter, but even for you, obviously you have a very large platform. You've been doing this for a long time. Like there's always going to be people that are trying to take shots at you in some way, or even saying things about you. And again, if they believe him, they believe him. If they don't believe him, they just clout chase and they just doing it. I'm not saying that he's doing that, but even if folks have an issue with you, bro, like when you put it on a stage like this, like you're further just getting more people involved in the mess. And honestly, just as Wes said or whoever said that earlier, bro, like if you want to be on the phone, you want to handle it like 1v1, man to man, that's one thing, right? You can have a conversation, you can keep it moving, like, yo, what's the beef, what's the issue? And we can have a conversation and say, all right, bet, this is how I feel, this is how you feel. All right, I'm not going to address you no more, you ain't going to address me no more, whatever. But like, when you build like a whole platform, bro, you know, you got 1,300 people in here listening to this conversation, listen to you have beef with another man about something that you should, in my opinion, be handling with him directly. But I'm not saying that you wrong for feeling the way that you feel. Right, low. I'm not. Again, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you wrong feeling the way that you feel, bro.
No. But I've dealt with it already with him individually. We keep saying that I haven't done these things, and I've done them.
Well, no, I'm not. Hear me, bro. I didn't say you hadn't done it. So let me fix my language then. So if you have done that, I apologize. But what I'm saying in this instance, so that if that did not work, if you cannot have a conversation with somebody and that respect was not maintained, then you have to leave it and let it die. That's my whole thing with it. Because all this is doing, you could be making videos right now. You could be creating content right now. You could be doing something else on a Sunday. I know you got a lady. Like, you could be doing all kind of stuff, bro. Matter of fact, we both staying there. Hey, we could be hanging out right now. We could be walking my dog, going to Piedmont Park. We could do all kind of stuff. But see, we ain't doing none of that because we over here we beefing about something on Twitter, my bro. I'm saying like you're not again, bro. I'm not scolding you for this at all.
Man.
Hey, Omo, be quiet, bro. Catch up.
I understand what you're saying.
Right. So this is all. Let me finish. Go ahead. Well, no, I don't want catch up to interrupt our conversation because that's what he does.
Oh my
God. This is what I
you
mean, bro.
No friends,
like this is what I mean, bro. Omo, what do you mean? We're friends. What are you talking about? So this is what I mean, bro. Like whenever you add to the situation like this, and whenever you create spaces like this, you just feed into the negativity that's already there, and not even on a reputation on a brand standpoint, but just your reputation as a man. Like when you open stuff like this to create more issues for yourself than you actually need. You got too many things going on, and so does Ray, to be honest with you. So like I said, I ain't got no dog in the fight either way. But as somebody who knows you, I've never had nothing but a good relationship with you. Never done anything scandalous to me. The only thing that you've done is insult me with this Jokic nonsense that you putting out there and yada. That's it.
Jesus
but outside
Christ.
of that, bro, ain't never been nothing like that. Ask me, Mike. So this is what I mean, bro. Like, just I think you should just let this die. Let this be it. Let this be done. And like I said, bro, like I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Black people calling black people coon on national television like this, bro. Like there's a whole bunch of people that's gonna take this a whole other side of the way. It is television. That's what I mean, bro. Like that's what I mean, bro. Like this is being broadcasted for the whole world, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, go ahead.
Nah, because it's recorded and there's 1,300 people in here.
I wanna make sure I get to YC and Godwin, but I want to. I just want to
Gowie, oh my lord.
Gowie,
Gowie.
I'm so sorry. I want to reiterate this once more. And again, what you're saying, if you're saying that, regardless of what he says, I'm gonna have to just keep taking the punches and roll on with it,
Right.
and that's fine. But I want this to be reiterated again and again and again. I have been ignoring it. I have been. Like this space could have been made 4 months ago, 3 months ago, 2 months ago. It could have been made a while ago. It could have been made a while ago. This is not like, oh, I'm addressing something he said and it's the first time. No, he has said things routinely several times. So I want to be clear with that. This is not me saying this the first time. And if this is the energy that I'm receiving, I'm assuming and I'm hoping, especially the people who are in contact with him, and y'all are telling me this. I would hope that you all do the same thing to him every
But
single time he says my name.
legend? What if he doesn't stop though? Now what?
Oh no,
That's what
well,
I mean. What if he doesn't stop? So do you continue? This space happen 6 months from now? Like at what point then do you decide? Go ahead.
Let me tell y'all who I am. I am King Petty. So let's be
Oh my
clear.
goodness.
I've been
Petty gotta be
tucking
the corniest
I've
name
been
I've ever
I've
heard,
been
right next to
tucking
Legend of Winning.
I've been tucking the petty side of me away for quite some time, and I've been and not allowing it to bleed out. I cannot say what I might or might not do 6 months from now. Hopefully I won't. Hopefully. But yeah.
Gotta call yourself Legend again? No, never mind,
Let me
man.
let
Go
me get
ahead,
to
Gowie.
Never mind, man.
let me get a YC because
Never
My
mind,
fault.
man.
Yo, what's good? Shout out to the host, co-host, speakers, and listeners. I'm gonna say this right quick. It just seems like everybody's trying to police one side of this situation. Like, why are we trying to tell a man how to
Is
react?
that YC?
Yeah, it was good for.
Yeah, it's YC.
Nigga, I did not know, bro. You changed your name, nigga?
Hey man, mute your
Yeah,
mic, Mustard. Let him talk,
Jesus
bro.
Christ, can he talk?
Shut up,
My
Ketchup.
fault.
yo,
I thought it was ketchup.
yo,
I thought it was ketchup.
Get a real job, Mustard.
yo, shut up, fool.
Oh my god.
But nah, peep game. It seems like we doing this like policing on one side. It's like when somebody get fouled and they get up and push the dude that fouled them. Now we want to get mad at the dude that pushed them. Nah, get mad at the nigga that fouled him. Like, I don't understand why everybody's coming up here to say, "Oh, your platform, like, don't do this." It's, bruh, you have every right to
Nah,
react how you want to
what
react.
I was trying to say, if I can clarify, I wasn't saying I'm not trying to police
Oh no,
you
I wasn't
into.
saying you said anything. That's not what I'm just
I
saying for
also
the
because I
general,
said
the
some
general
stuff. My
Well,
fault.
consensus of
who
the
you addressing then,
conversation.
YC?
The general consensus of the conversation.
Don't start no beef. You don't want to finish, YC.
Hey, Swiper, I can't wait to see you
Jesus
because
Christ.
we're gonna definitely take some shots. All right, that's the best I can give you. I don't need to fight no more. This is my professional account.
Oh my
So, but look, back to
Here's my one thing to that
hold on, wait.
YC
Let me,
this
point.
let me
nigga
finish what I'm
Oh,
YC
saying
my
though.
fault.
can't win.
Oh, my fault.
Let me
I
finish
ain't
what I'm
know.
saying. Bottom line is this: when y'all sit here and try to police one guy on one side of this for reacting to something that he didn't react to the first time, he didn't react to the second time, he didn't react to the third time. I was in the space the fourth time that he didn't react. Like at this point in time, if this is how he wants to react, let him do his thing, man. Because now it's getting weird. It's like, why is nobody talking to that other guy for doing all this weirdo shit, but we want to get on Legend for finally reacting to the weird shit that's been accumulating this whole time. Like that's just crazy to me.
And to be fair to West, some other people before, if I don't know if West will say something more, and we can move on. But I don't know what has or has not been stated, but I've heard the space where they've said something and it's been about me, and then literally nobody says nothing right then and there when he says something.
Yeah, it's happened to me before too. I was in one of the mod spaces and I had somebody remove me because dude was just telling blatant lies. But then when I dropped the screenshot, everybody got quiet. It's like y'all now I'm being told I'm the bad guy for dropping screenshots. Like, no, bro. Like you can't get mad at somebody for reacting to disrespect. Why don't y'all get mad at the person that did the disrespect first? Why are we not mad at the person that's creating all of these lies, that's creating all of this mischief, all this discourse, all this negativity, all this bullshit? But we gonna get mad at the niggas that finally say, you know what? I'm fed the fuck up. I'ma finally say something or I'ma finally do something. Like that just don't make no sense to me. But I don't know, maybe I'm just too much of a dude from the streets. I don't know.
One of my pushbacks, I'm not mad at either party. That's one of my things. Like I don't think anyone is getting mad at low fat. Well, I'm not. I can't say anyone, but I'm not. What I am is saying, hey, Niggas are grown. Niggas are more mature than this, and on both parties, niggas could move better. As for what Ray said, I don't even know what that nigga said. Like I said, I was in my own world doing what I had to do because niggas have real lives off of Twitter, and real things that they're trying to accomplish
I be trying to
outside
tell
of,
Mustard that
outside
every
of
day,
Twitter.
man.
So when I came, like,
Bro, you
I
look like I'm
finished
eating this
the
chicken right
chat.
now.
When I finished, the chat is blowing up, boom, boom, boom. I see the space and I see the title. The first thing that pops out
Oh,
is
and
the
seasoned chicken.
title. Like putting Coon and Raveon in the same sentence, whether that's how you feel or not, it's fucked up when you know the platform that you carry, in my opinion. But again, like he said, if he feels like, yo, I've been leaving the nigga alone, he keep poking at me, poking at me, and now
Say
that I
poking the
address
bear.
it,
Say it,
it
Wes. Say
can't.
he poking the bear.
Yeah, say it. Please say it.
Oh man. Anywho, I ain't going there. If he feel like if he feel like he keep poking at me and I don't like that shit and now I'm going to address it, then cool, he can do that. But at the same time, once he does that, all bets are off. And it's open season. Like on both sides. But it shouldn't be that. It should have never come to this on both sides. And that's how I feel. Nigga, Ray has something that is blossoming in front of his very eyes. And instead of like putting all the energy into that, sometimes he'll stray off the course and speak on things I feel like he shouldn't even give energy to. And I tell him that all the time. But the fact of the matter is he's a grown ass man and he's gonna do what he's doing. And his platform is growing regardless. But when Low does this, because his platform not it's still growing, but he has it's more established than Ray's. When he does this, it is so detrimental to what Ray's trying to accomplish. And you can say, well, I don't give a fuck about what that nigga trying to accomplish because I don't fuck with him.
Wes,
And
why
that's
y'all don't
fair.
say that when
That's
he does
fair.
that to other people?
But
No,
I'm
no, no, but
saying,
that's
God
my
damn
problem.
it, thank
But
you.
Wes,
That's the
but Wes,
fucking
that's the
problem.
problem. But that's the
That's
Because
the
here's
problem.
my
Like,
issue.
problem.
Hold on,
why
let me
is it?
say
No,
this.
no, no, no,
Do
no,
you,
no, 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 no. Why is it? Why is it detrimental to like? Why is it
Fuck.
detrimental to him when he's the one initiating it? I didn't like. That's what Shub was trying to say earlier. Like, why? Why is Low being attacked for like insult? Like, I get it, bro. His platform is bigger, bro. But like at the end of the day, he is the one who's insisting on attacking this dude, making polls about him, talking about him. Like, what do you want him to do?
Because that's what's truly detrimental to his own fucking. That's what's detrimental to him. That is that instead of just talking ball or instead of just having a conversation, he keeps bringing. That's what's actually detrimental. Not me doing this. That's what actually be detrimental.
all right, so yeah, I guess I get it. Like I said, while I was going on my little soliloquy, I spoke on how when he addresses certain things, sometimes I have a conversation with him and be like, "Yo, we shouldn't even be doing this. It has nothing to like just going with what we're talking about and all the sidebar shit.
Gowie, you're
I think
next
is
after West, by the
unnecessary
way.
at times. But yeah, like at the end of the day, like I said, I fuck with both of y'all. I wish both of y'all would just let
Yeah.
bygones be bygones. Cause
I,
this shit
I
is
you
weird
like
to
him
me.
being here. You like him not being here.
It's weird. But Shaggy with like a mic is
Nah,
what
nah,
he
No,
that's
Well,
no, 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 no.
let
West,
hey,
West,
real quick,
West.
let
No,
Gowie
no,
go.
no.
Let
Let
Gowie
me
go.
be
Then
clear.
you can
West.
finish.
If Shaggy, if I hear Shaggy, I'm not doing that because I've already explained what he said and what he did was disrespectful, calling another man's fiance ugly, and calling people out their name. I'm not about to have that man have
I
a mic.
wasn't aware. I
Yeah,
wasn't aware.
yep.
All right.
And West, since now you're aware, I hope you keep the same energy you're telling me to the niggas over there.
Bro, I'm a say this before Gowie goes. I always let my the other side of the people I'm cool with know when I feel like they go too far. They go too far with me though. Like, and it is what it is. Like, we had conversations and I feel like niggas go too far when they feel some type of way about something I did or said.
Wes, did you
And
go
we
too
we
far? Would you
hashed it
call
out, but
Wes?
I think the difference is we have a relationship that's established and we feel like we fuck with each other. So we can hash it out and we can move on
Oh
and
yeah,
be
for sure,
cool and whatever.
for sure, for sure.
With y'all, it's like, oh, we don't fuck with that nigga. So it's no hashing out. It's no uh, coming to terms or anything. It's fuck him and from y'all, I guess it's fuck them as well. I don't
I
know,
would,
but
it hasn't been fucking because I've been not only allowing to talk, but also say things. But as much as I would disagree with somebody, I would never ever say that your fiance ugly. I would bring another man's woman into the equation. I would never do that. I would never do that. I would never do that.
Yeah, but
I would never do that.
but Gowie, you could.
Would you ever call Larry?
Hey, let
Would you ever
Gowie
call
go.
Larry Bird a white king?
Yo, swiping, no swiping. Can you let Gowie go real quick?
Would you ever call Larry Bird a white king?
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Gowie, go ahead.
Yeah, so
wait, let Gowie go.
your franchise player likes riding horses more than basketball.
That's what Wes said.
Can Gowie please speak?
hey yo,
This is crazy.
Hey, well, first and foremost, like, I've been out of like tuned out of these spaces for real. So I don't really know the full context and what's been going forth as far as the banter goes. But I've been in some of those spaces. I've been entertaining those spaces because it's like genuine basketball talk, hot takes, whatever. Same thing with Raveon. Like even though people feel like Raveon runs with the Steph Curry light skin shit too much, at the same time, it's entertaining spaces. I feel like both of y'all are creating, like both of y'all have platforms that you're building in the spaces community that's entertaining to a specific group of people. So with that being said, I think what the issue that we're running into right now is there's a difference between grown men and people who's just doing shit just to do shit. So for example, like me and Wes, we had an issue in one of us like our old space back then. And immediately after that joint happened, Wes DM me. I apologized to him in the DMs, and then I took it even further and apologized him to the big on the big stage because it's like, yo, like the disrespect. I mean, the apology got to be as loud as the disrespect was, and we hashed it out right then and there, and haven't had any issues since. So it's like that's kind of what I mean when it's like, yo, grown men fix their problems right then and there, and all that back and forth and all that other shit. Like all that stuff is corny, bro. So, and this isn't no knock to you, Lo, because like you said, you've ignored it plenty of times. But with me being somebody who also has a platform and knowing that you have a very large platform, it's one of those things where you can't let people trick you out of your position. Like it seems like people try to bait you with the clout chasing thing, and obviously, let's just speak logically. You can't clout chase with somebody who has lower numbers than you. That's literally impossible. Like that makes zero sense. But at the same time, it's like you got to treat it like the Skip Bayless and LeBron shit. Skip Bayless will talk about LeBron every second of the day. Does LeBron respond? Hell no, that man don't give him no type of attention. So it's like that's kind of why I look at it when it comes to you, Lo, because you are the one with the major platform. So every time that you do this, it's at this point you can kind of you pull the Uno reverse card, like you trying to clout chase because you know I'm going to react one of these days and make a space with your name in it. So people going to be like, yo, who the hell is Raveon and Raveon, and it's going to be so on and so forth. So what I just want, man, like, and I ain't even trying to be no Malcolm X type of, Juneteenth then passed. It's the 4th of July now. This not even our holiday. But I'm just trying to let y'all know right now, man. I just love to see y'all black people in these joints hosting, bro. Like, Lo, you got your shit. Ray got his shit. He do things a certain way. Joy got her joint. She do her thing a certain way. It's just I just want
Hey,
everybody.
shout yourself out, Gowie.
Hey, but I don't be in
these.
these spaces, man. I just
No,
be
but I'm
kicking back.
saying you got your
But
own
it ain't.
platform,
I'm about to say it ain't about spaces. About creating content and forwarding what we trying to do. It ain't about. It ain't got
Right.
specifically about spaces.
Yeah, so
Yeah, come up should have made content too.
and like I said, man, I'm just like
What is a U trick?
not even to sound corny, but I'm proud of all y'all, bro. Cause like I've seen Joy and I seen Raveon like start their joints from the bottom, and it's like the fact that they actually gaining traction is like all right, cool, like it's dope. But then when you start doing the corny stuff, that's when it's like all right, now you getting a little too, you feel me? Get back on track, talk ball, do what you gotta do, expand your brand. If you wanted to use that as a pedestal to get a little bit to get people to come to your room, cool, do whatever. But then on top of that, run with the momentum that you have. So long story short, Lo, like I said, as much as that sucks to hear that you got to be the bigger person, because I'm the type of person who don't believe in that shit. I feel like if you disrespect me, I got the right to disrespect you back. But like I said, with you being the one with the platform, it's kind of just like, bro, don't let them trick you out your position. Like you got to just take that joint on the chin. If you got them blocked, that should have been the end of it. If people run into you, just be like, look, man, like it is what it is at this point, because it's just going to be a never ending thing. They going to keep trying to run up to you and all this other stuff. So I'm
Okay,
just hoping y'all get it all figured out, and that's kind of just all I gotta really say for real.
okay, Gowie, you said something, and and I
That was
agree with your
beautiful.
premise.
That was
I
beautiful.
agree with your premise
Yeah,
in totality,
I
but
appreciate the
but
kind words.
but there's a couple things you said though. For one, all these people that are saying like, because Wes and Gowie, y'all are in Raveon spaces as well, and in low spaces at times. I really, really do hope y'all keep the same energy when y'all go to Raveon spaces and he says things specifically, whether it's about Low or whoever. Because this nigga, he talks shit about everybody in his on his platform. And if y'all keep that same energy towards him, that's fine. But like the whole Skip Bayless and LeBron comparison, I get where you were coming from with that. But like if LeBron responded, I would have no problem with him responding. I have no problem with him not responding. It's his choice to respond or not respond. But everybody handles things a different way. If this man has been ignoring him the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, and then he just says, fuck this shit, I'm finna go off on this nigga, how can you be mad at him? How can you be mad at him? At the end of the day, you can't do something to someone and then tell them how they should respond to what's being done to them. Sure, you could say they're going too far and things of that nature, but if he's just giving him the same energy that he's receiving back, I don't see any problem with that whatsoever. This nigga is a bitch. This nigga blocks people because
Bro,
he gets
see,
his
and
feelings hurt.
that's
But
where you
nah,
go.
but this is how I know y'all haven't watched Naruto, man. Because he's very
What
clearly.
are
I'm wait,
you?
wait,
All right,
wait,
bro. Can I?
wait, 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 wait. Let me connect it. Because if you had clearly watched the show, the cycle of hatred, bro. This is how this shit starts. Somebody does something, bro. Then the next guy retaliates, and then it's a never-ending cycle.